You know how they say the human brain is the universe experiencing itself?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I've never heard that, but that's interesting.
Yeah, because we're made of stardust and
yeah.
Essentially, we all come from everything.
Yeah, we could trace our every like atom in our body to like Big Bang.
To the Big Bang. Yeah. The water you're drinking probably came out of a dinosaur's asshole at some point.
That's a crisp ass asshole, bro.
At some point.
Yeah. Jesus. Welcome back, guys, to Papas y Platicas. I am your host, Christian, aka xtian. I'm here with my co-host, Mauricio, aka Monster. This will be episode 18, I believe.
Sheesh. Showing off the legs. Heard that. Look at these calves. They don't even work out. That's crazy.
I don't wear shorts because my calves are the bane of my existence.
I'm constantly working out. It's just, when you have to tiptoe 300 pounds, dude, these things don't get a break. Just like my heart.
Jesus. Weird intro. But,
yeah. What's up, guys? What's up?
Before we talk about Mauricio's enormous calves, as you can tell, we changed up the look of the set really quick.
Yeah.
We thought this would make a more like, I don't know,
casual, chill. Yeah. You know what I mean?
We want you guys to feel like you're here with us type vibe. So we got rid of the table, changed it out for some dad chairs. The black leather is peak dad performance. You know,
this is brown, but yes.
Oh, yeah, brown. I forgot. I forgot colors. Shut up.
Man, this guy is colorblind.
You know, it's 2025. You can't make fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never been to therapy, but I feel like this is what therapy feel like.
What?
The nice
like in
couches, especially millennial care therapy. We got anime in the back.
You've never,
You've
never been to therapy. I'm currently in
everything
therapy.
I say, they reference to an episode of One Piece. Actually,
yeah,
Luffy went through the exact same thing.
If you find a therapist like that, let me know. I would immediately sign up.
Bro.
Yeah. We'll stop talking about my actual problem.
Yeah,
We're just discussing like
episode
One Piece
562.
Yeah, like
we're gonna psychoanalyze this episode and see how it applies to my life.
Exactly.
Damn, that's awesome.
No, but yeah, so we changed up the look of the studio. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, let us know. It's a little too late. I kind of broke the table when I was taking it apart.
He said, we don't need this anymore. He just snapped it in half, dude.
So when I say tell us how you like it, I really mean just tell us you like it.
Tell us you're going to put up with it, please. Please tell me you love it.
Please.
Yeah. Like it's literally in 4 pieces over there. That's insane. I was like, hey, maybe we could use that table. Oh, never mind.
It was an Askedin. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What?
I've never seen him so excited. You
yeah,
really hated that table, huh?
No, I was just really rushing because you were setting up, and I was like, I need to get these.
You
these,
rushed to finish, and I still didn't finish setting up.
I know.
Yeah.
I ended up just playing on my phone for like half an hour.
So we are trying something different. I cannot spend this much time editing. We got my boy Julius over here. Give us a round of applause for Julius.
No.
All right. Yeah. And he's actually handling the cameras. So if it looks funky, blame it on him.
Yeah.
He's swapping through. He's still learning how to use them. So yeah. There we go.
Yeah, look at him doing big shit.
It's gonna save me a lot of time editing. But we'll see what happens. Maybe the more I can save editing, the more I can focus on other aspects of our podcast, making shorts, publicizing, whatever, you know.
Also living a life.
Whoa. This is my life. I live for the 63 followers.
He like texts me. Jesus. He like texts me like, yeah, we should take this week off so I can focus on editing. I'm like, maybe you should just focus on
He's like,
having some free time, bro.
He's like, when are you gonna hit the gym, my bro? Like all you do is edit and smack on some burgers. We're gonna need to cut this. And I'm like, look, man, I'm trying. All right.
I feel like you're projecting a little bit because those words have never come out of my mouth.
No, they came out of your brain.
All right, I feel like
No, seriously though, it is like between this and the Commander channel, which I don't post a lot on the Commander channel. Like, we record once a month because that is just intense. Sophie's gonna be the one doing this for me on that because I told her I need help, dude. I cannot spend this much time. And which no one's telling me to do this. Like this isn't like, you know what I mean? Like God didn't say you need to start a podcast or you're going to hell. You know what I mean? Like that was never.
I mean, maybe it came to you in a dream.
I guess there's something inside me that says you should start a podcast.
We call that the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, what's that? You know how Paul McCartney had was it Blackbird? No, yesterday come to him in a dream.
Oh yeah, in his dream.
This podcast. Yeah. No, seriously, I don't know. I am spending way too much time, but so this should really help out if you guys can bear with us so we
Mhm.
can figure out. If Julius can't make it one day, I, I'm gonna just get a wireless keyboard and just like swap through scenes or something like that, like off
Okay.
camera.
Yeah.
And
So if he's sitting over there like Professor
it's
X,
like,
just like,
yes, actually, soundboard, like just fucking amazing ass left hand.
oh my god.
You would think I'm like, playing Valorant or something on my left hand off screen. In reality, I'm just looking for the perfect poop sound.
Yeah, exactly. But all that to say is like, please like and share this video. A lot of work goes into it behind the scenes, specifically by Monster. So it will really mean a lot to us,
really
specifically him.
appreciate it,
If you throw us a like, a comment, something, it just helps the algorithm and it helps push this along.
Yeah, guys, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have us running in the background or something. Oh, also follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and Apple Podcasts. That's right. If you don't have time to listen on YouTube and you have to leave it up, that's fine. Pull up Apple Podcasts, follow us on there, or Spotify, or really anywhere you listen to podcasts, except for anywhere other than those two places.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, I think we got hop into the actual like episode and stuff we want to talk about. I like that.
That was
I
a
like
long
that.
intro.
That one was good.
Yeah.
That one was good.
That's like the Halo when you pop their heads, right?
So I was never a Halo guy, bro.
No,
because Halo, you jump. I can't aim up and down, like left and right. That's all I could do, bro.
So you just play Doom 24/7.
Yeah, I could do like Call of Duty, but no one's jumping overhead.
Not anymore. Now they have like
jetpacks and stuff.
Jetpacks and shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't play it anymore.
No, okay, there you go. Yeah.
I can't aim upwards.
Now they power slide and shit.
Yeah, like it's too much. It's too much, bro. Like dolphin diving.
I never got into Halo until I met Julius and Goyo. And then they would come over, and Robbie and them, they would bring over the Xbox, and we would just play Halo 2 in like 2013.
Bro.
Like this game came out years ago, and we're playing it, just drinking, having fun.
I remember Goyo was so into like Halo. So Goyo is my brother-in-law. It's my wife's brother. When I was first dating Avi in high school, I never saw Goyo. Like I would go into her house and I never saw Goyo.
Yeah.
All I saw was a closed bedroom door, and all you hear from behind is oh, like bro, that just Halo all day every day.
Yeah. So we moved in. We were neighbors to them.
I remember
like,
that
immediately. And then I remember it was the funniest thing, man, because I met Goyo in high school. And he's like, "Oh, you guys just moved in this neighborhood, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Yeah, man, what's up?" And he's just talking to me, and it was just funny, man, because like the very first thing he comes up to me, which I feel like he does this thing where he tries to like make you uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does that.
Like on purpose. And
he tries to see like what is it that like,
and he does. He came up to me, he's talking about, "Yeah, man, we're building a time machine, right?" He's like,
what kind of Phineas and Ferb
I
shit?
just met this dude, right? And he was like, "Oh, we're building a time machine. I'm looking for things so I can set my flux capacitor, right?" And at the moment, coming from Money's Mill, I don't know. We were still dressing kind of cholo-ish, I guess. We still had the Ben Davis, slick back hair, whatever, Cortezes. And he looks at me, and I'm just like, "What?" And for some reason, my smooth brain was like, "But time travel is impossible." I was like, "You can't time travel because you get to reach the speed of light." I was saying all kinds of stupid shit, right? I watched a lot of Discovery as a kid, and it just made me feel smart, even though it doesn't really apply to real life. You're not gonna get into Harvard for watching a marathon of
knowing random facts about random things.
Yeah. So he was just like, "Oh shit, you're one of them smart ones." And after that, he just kind of stopped fucking with me. But we were hanging out, we were talking. It was so crazy. Lovejoy was insane, dude. Back in there, like he wouldn't even like. A lot of kids wouldn't even go to class. They would skip half the time.
I play spades in the cafeteria in the middle of the day. Like, I would go. Crazy. I would skip classes, go to broadcast room, and play spades.
Yeah,
I didn't even have broadcast as a class.
It was
like,
crazy when we got there.
Didn't know the teacher. Yeah.
When we got there, though, things were changing. We were getting the end of it, right?
Oh, really?
And then they started cracking down and doing all this crap.
Nah, I was long gone.
Yeah, it sucked. Because I remember seeing them. They said something about doing something called spit tricks. And they would just run around the hallway and like jump off the walls and shit. Like,
bro, what?
I don't know. It was Goyo and his friend, and they were
parkour.
Yeah, basically. And I was like, you got it, bro. I can't do that. I'm not,
bro.
I can't do that in these Cortezes, dude. Like, I'm gonna slide off the wall.
Trip, man.
Yeah,
That's
it was awesome,
nuts.
dude. And then after that, we started playing guitar, and we started, hanging out. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
But then they brought over the Xbox, and we started playing like Halo. And he's a huge Gears fan.
Oh,
Gears of
bro.
War fan. And then started hanging out with Juju. He's an Xbox fanboy, and which everyone was back in the day.
360 was the thing. Yeah,
the 360 is like, if you weren't playing the 360,
yeah. Like who had a PS2 and 3 at that point?
I had a PS2.
Well, the PS2 was a different generation, right?
Yeah,
PS2 was fine.
Great.
Nobody had the
PS3 was struggling.
Yeah, like nobody had it.
I think we had Spider-Man. I think like they had to bank on it so hard. They changed the font of the PS3 to the Spider-Man font.
That's nuts.
Like that's how bad it was doing.
Yeah. But Xbox was cleared winner.
Yeah. Until I started dying, randomly exploding on people.
Oh, the Red Ring of Death.
Yeah. Then you had like 13-year-olds wrapping their shit up in blankets and shit, trying to get revive it. Yeah.
I now that I know things about computers, I know what caused it, and I was like, that's just stupid. Like, that's the dumbest thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess they were expecting it to reset.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Really, like you didn't have to cool it off. You had to heat it up. You had to reheat the CPU.
Remelt the
you had to like melt some shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's what it did. I don't know. You just toss the bitch in the oven, dude. Fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
That's what some people do for real.
Really?
Yeah. If you get the board off and put it in the oven, you can bake it. It'll reset.
You just got a heat gun, bro. That's so excessive.
Well, it depends. If you know what the fuck to heat up.
Oh, I guess, yeah, fair. It's like, I don't know what to heat up. Heat the whole damn
this
thing.
Looks like it could use some heat.
Mom comes home like, you making biscuits?
He's
like, nah, it's my Xbox in there.
I fixed it. The fucking mother chip. I was like, oh
no. Yo, it's nuts.
No, yeah, I don't know about that, dude.
But
I fixed a TV like that. My dad randomly found like a 70-inch TV in the trash. He's like, Dad, look what I found. You can have it. And I'm just like, why do I want this?
Did he throw it in the oven?
Threw it away, right?
That's a big oven.
I took it apart. I put the motherboard. The motherboard's like this big.
Oh, okay.
In the oven, and it fixed it for like 6 months, which was like, it gave me a taste of the good life, right? Because back then we weren't. Yeah, I think I had a 32-incher.
Nobody had a TV.
Yeah.
Come on.
And it worked for a pretty good amount of time, man. It was crazy. And I kept telling people, you know how much you got this TV for? I got it for free, dude.
Yeah.
And then it went out.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got 6 months out of it. That's something.
That's true, man.
Yeah, for something free, you can't complain.
Something free.
Speaking of something free, I was in Maine this past weekend, right? And I went to one of the lighthouses, and I've learned that I don't trust anybody. Like I'm just very like skeptical about everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you ever seen It's Always Sunny.
Yeah.
There's one where like episode where Mac and not the other main character's name, but they move out to the suburbs and they're from Philly.
Yeah.
So they're very Philadelphia, you know?
Right.
And their neighbor comes out and it's like, hey, how you doing? And they just sit there like staring at him, like just full like defensive position.
Okay.
And then the guy, it's just really awkward. The guy walks away and they just talk between each other. Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why he was here. And I realized, and Adi's always like, yo, you're like that. And I'm like, for real though? And I realized we went to Maine here, and there's this dude that worked at this like lighthouse, I guess. I didn't know he worked there at the time, but he was like, hey, do you want us to take a picture of you? It's free. Mm-hmm. I immediately go, no. I was like, no, I don't want to.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, like I'm good. Mm-hmm. And then Avi, you know, who's super nice as a person and complete opposite of me, just goes, yeah, of course. Like, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And he takes a picture, and like, it's a good picture. I'm not going to lie. It was a great shot. And he gives me back my phone, and like we're talking, and like at the end of it, I'm just like, oh yeah, it was very nice to meet you. And he goes, before you go, I want to tell you something. If someone offers you something for free, take it. And I'm just like, no, like there's always a catch. No,
there's always a catch.
And I'm like no. And then
sorry, I dropped my phone,
bro. And Adi's just like, he's from New Jersey. It's not his fault.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And the guy, without skipping a beat, just goes like, yeah, people from New Jersey and New York just do not trust people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, because there's always a catch,
bro.
Because
I'm from New Jersey, New York, bro.
The catch here is that I had to sit here and talk to you, bro. I didn't want this conversation.
Right.
But I've learned that I'm very defensive as a person.
I mean, I guess, dude, it really is that up north.
Up north. Yeah.
I mean, they're just tougher people. I mean, people from up north, period, dude. Like, that's the excuse. Like if you're ever an asshole, just say sorry from New York. People are like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like people are
that is
cool with
fair.
it. Like they're just like, yeah, I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
They just, you know.
But they're assholes, but they're like the nicest people, bro. I always make the comparison between the South and like the North, where the South, they have like fake hospitality, like they're fake nice. Like I don't know if I've heard this or I made up, I don't know. But like the analogy I've heard is like if you see someone pulled over on the side of the road, a lot of Southerners will drive by and be like, oh no, like I hope like they get that fixed. Like, oh, that sucks. But they won't stop.
Right.
Up north, you're on the side of the road, you got a flat. Somebody will pull up behind you, like be like, you don't know how to change a fucking tire, you goddamn idiot. Like get the jack. Come on.
They'll pull over to help you.
They'll pull over, they'll help you. They'll demean you the entire time, call you an idiot, but like they'll get you on your way, you know? But that's the comparison I make. You know, like they're assholes, but you know, they're there for you.
I don't know. I've met some nice people. I've met some nice people, man. Ceci one time, she got a flat, which maybe is because it's Ceci, right? She just has good luck. She's a girl. She was driving in my 92 GMC Sierra. Jesus. Right? That thing was like, had like a 45-degree bend in the middle. Right? Like the truck, nothing worked on it. The radio barely. And she had a flat. She was kind of freaking out, and some guy came and just gave her $100 to go get it replaced, and then left. And I'm just like,
"What?
That never happens to me. What the hell?" You know what I mean? So
that is crazy.
He must have been from up north. Maybe I didn't ask.
I don't know.
Should ask where he's from.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've met some nice people, but I think most people I can assume no one's gonna help you. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty obvious. I think
I prefer the company of people from up north.
Yeah.
Down here, I don't know. I've yet to meet like someone, even the cops, bro.
Yeah.
I've gotten 3 tickets in one day before. Like here, yes. That's how much.
It might
like,
be your ACAP sticker. I don't know,
bro. I don't know what. This was back in high school, dude.
Oh, okay.
It was shortly after high school. I just graduated. I was working like at a factory up in McDonough, Georgia, which is a little country. But I had a shitty, like, I don't know, like a 92 Dodge Neon.
Yeah.
Right? Thing would overheat going half a mile. You know? So and the speedometer didn't work. So one day I'm getting off of work, right? And I'm driving home and I'm just trying to keep up with traffic. I get pulled over. And like the officer, do you know how fast you're going? I'm just like, look, officer, I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Like my speedometer is broken. I just started this job. I'm saving up, it'll fix it, you know? He goes, oh, your speedometer is broken. I'm like, yeah, like, you know, it broke a few days ago or whatever. And I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna cut me some slack, bro.
Yeah.
He walks away. He's like, all right, just wait right here. Comes back. He gives me a ticket for speeding and a ticket for a broken speedometer. And I'm just like, fair. I get maybe like 2 miles down the road, bro. I get pulled over again. Same thing. And I explain to him, look, I just got a ticket.
Yeah.
Like I just got a ticket.
And you didn't learn your lesson.
Yeah, for real. He's like, you mean you didn't get it fixed?
Yeah.
So
you didn't immediately go to the junkyard.
Yeah. I explained the situation. I'm like, look, yo, it's broken. I just got a ticket for this. I'm just trying to keep up with traffic, just trying to get home. He's like, oh, okay. No, I got you. Comes back. He gives me a ticket for speeding and then a warning for a broken speedometer.
Ooh.
And I'm just like,
nah, bro, they were trying to make up.
Yo, facts. They were just trying to hit a quota.
Dude, yeah.
And I'm just like, I hate this place.
Yeah,
like I hate all of you, bro. I was so mad.
You definitely gotta. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been up north. So maybe you're right. Everybody keeps telling me how everyone sucks, but you know they could be like you said. You know, fake but be nice and at heart. Yeah. Everyone I know from up north is real nice. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They got attitude. You know,
yeah, they got an attitude.
I don't know how to say it. They just got a way of saying things.
Yeah.
I'm not used to.
They're very blunt. And that's something I've had to work on. Where Adi's like, you can't talk to people like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just what do you mean? I'm just I would think they'd want to know. And she's like, probably, but you should probably phrase it a little better.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, they're very blunt, they're very direct, and they're very fast paced. That's what I've noticed the difference between there and here.
Yeah.
Where like Southerners are very like leisurely, take your time.
Yeah.
Up north, they're like, yo, I got somewhere to be.
Nah, dead ass. That's how I am, dude. Fuck. I feel you on that. Fuck this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Move. Get out of my way. What are you doing?
I got out of a Broadway show one time where, what's the name of 007?
Sean Connery?
No, new 007.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Daniel Craig. He was playing Macbeth.
So, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, we get out of the show and like the actors are leaving out the side of the thing. So we're on the sidewalk and we're like waiting for them to come out because I'm like, yo, I want to see Daniel Craig, bro. Like, let me get his autograph.
He's British.
Is he British?
I mean, he's 007. I'm assuming.
I don't know. He might be. I don't know. Everybody's British.
Yeah,
all the
sure.
good actors. But I just remember one of the locals like walks by and just starts berating everybody. He's like, "Get the hell out of the way! You act like you never seen a celebrity before. God damn!" And I'm just like, bro, kind of has a point. Like, I get it, yo. Like,
I ain't never seen one though. I mean, fuck.
Like, we're taking up the whole sidewalk. I get it, you know. My bad.
I mean, I guess, dude.
It was funny.
It's
though.
funny.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah,
I was like, fair enough. Fair
I see
enough.
where he's coming from because celebrities just want to be treated like people, but I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, I do and I don't.
yeah.
This is like, that's cool, man. I mean, like, I'm not super like fanboyish for like, cause to me they're just people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like
No, I
whatever,
agree.
but they are influential people. You know what I mean? It's still interesting. You know, if you meet them in person, like, hey, damn, that's someone that like everyone knows. That's kind of cool,
Yeah.
right?
Have you noticed that, like, I feel like celebrities have kind of fallen out of graces here in recent, like,
You think
almost
so?
people stop caring about them as much.
Except Chaperone.
Well, people hate her now.
Yeah.
And
Which I'm just gonna say, I think I've said this last time. I'm let it go.
Mhm.
We'll cut this out.
yeah, go for
I was
it.
gonna say that I thought she was like 19, but she's like 27.
Is she
She's
really?
like 28. Yeah.
I thought she was like fucking like
Yeah,
early 20s.
that's
at
why I was like,
most.
cutting her some slack. She's just a kid. And I'm
Oh,
like,
no,
oh no,
fuck
fuck
that. That's a
that. She's an
full-grown
old ass
adult.
lady, dude. Yeah,
You leave that in, bro.
that's what I
Fuck
said. I
her.
was like, that's a grown ass woman.
Yeah, it's a grown
dude.
ass woman, bro.
Why you starting all these fights, lady?
Yeah.
Just sing. Nah, it's crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, if you notice, like, I feel like celebrities aren't as like
Yeah, I mean that's true. I guess
people
I
don't
know.
care anymore.
I think it's
I
hard.
say that
man.
as I wear Megan Thee Stallion.
Right,
shirt.
right.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody cares about
Yeah.
celebrities.
Well, I
Nobody
care-
loves them
Let me be very clear.
as
I
much
care
as
about
I
Megan Thee
do.
Stallion. if Meg, if you ever see this,
Oh
you know,
no! Isn't she like 6 foot tall? Right?
she's a stallion.
She's
bro.
the stallion.
She's
Like
the
she's literally the
stallion. Yeah.
stallion.
What's
That's
wrong? You say that-
intimidating. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe
A
for you,
6
bro.
foot. I mean, just like, hey, what's up? I don't know, man.
That's Amazonas right there, bro.
I mean, it's amazing. That's awesome, right? Like some people, I find that attractive. Like a tall
Yeah.
woman is dope, but
yeah.
but it's still. I'm not gonna lie, it is intimidating. I feel like she could pick me up. You know what I mean? Toss me around or something. I'm like, I don't know.
Nah, man.
I gotta feel a little masculine. Like, you know what I mean?
Avi's taller than me with heels on, and I've made that joke before because
Oh, okay.
she's taller than me with heels.
Well, you gotta
and,
wear heels too, bro.
And
Fuck.
people are like, "Are you not like demasculated?" I was like, "No, that's my
Yeah.
stallion right there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't. Why would I
That's
feel
dope.
demasculated about
Yeah.
that, bro? Who?
Dang, how tall? Well, I guess we don't put that out, but I'm saying, how
What?
tall is Addie? Dang, she wearing some.
I don't know. I
some
couldn't tell you.
stilettos.
Cut that
Some
out because I
6
should
foot-
know that answer and I don't.
Some 6-inch high heel.
No.
Because
she
you're
might be like-
7'5", right? How tall?
I am 6'7".
She's wearing
Yeah.
stilts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's taller than
Like 5'5", no.
5'5",
Says she's
something
like
like
5'4",
that.
5'5",
Yeah.
which is tall-ish
Yeah,
for
that's
average
tall-esque.
Mexicana.
yeah.
Yeah, most
That
of them,
is
most of them
true.
are like 5'1",
Exactly.
4'9".
Yeah.
between
nothing.
between those two,
Yeah.
like borderline little person.
like an inch shorter, you could apply for disability.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Like, how tall is Cheetah? Cheetah's pretty short, right?
Yeah, I don't know her exact height, but yeah, she's pretty short.
Yeah, she's pretty short. Yeah.
5'1"ish, 5'2". Yeah.
I do wish I was a bit taller, not because I want to be taller, because then you can eat more.
That's true.
Because you could take up more. Because that's why
I
like
guess,
short women
yeah.
gain so much weight,
Yeah.
so much faster, because their body doesn't need
Yeah,
as much
yeah.
calories. If I was taller, bro, like I could eat like
I'll
3
let you-
Whoppers a day.
I'll let you know, bro. You can eat more right now. There's nothing. There's nothing stopping you. I think I'm proof of that. You can just keep
Fair,
eating.
fair.
He's like, no, and look good.
Yeah, and look decent, yeah.
Yeah.
I always say my life is a constant like battle between my love of food and my
Yeah.
fear of getting overweight.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
it's
too.
it's a struggle.
This is
One
me,
side is
this
winning.
me trying, bro.
Yeah, one side is winning.
We're battling here, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's like Ukraine, Russia over here. We're losing land, but god damn it, we're putting up a
Goddamn, yeah.
fight.
We're putting up a fight. We're doing the best we
Yeah,
can with what we
yeah.
have. Yeah.
Oh hell.
man.
Nah, I feel you, dude. Yeah, because you could be like 6'2",
Yeah.
320 pounds,
Yeah.
and still look decent in a suit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with you. It's interesting. And this, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, it's also like a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
Right? They just pack on way more muscle, way more. That's why I see some of these dudes like the bodybuilders and shit that are like that are actually big, like 6'5".
Yeah.
Because a lot of them I didn't realize, but they're actually pretty short.
They're pretty short. Yeah.
Because I guess it's easier to look
stocky. Yeah.
Versus being tall. But when
Also,
you're
like,
tall and big, dude, shit, like Batista
like,
Prime, dude,
bro. Like I've heard LeBron is a straight unit too.
That's
yo.
why I'm just like, God damn. And then they got to be eating like 3 cans of tuna a day, like max. You know what I mean? Like to get that 0.1% body fat.
Yeah.
Like insane, dude. Like to get anywhere near Trump's, what is he? 4% body fat?
I heard about that. So I told you before the show. I told you before the show I deleted all my social media for my mental health.
Right.
Because I'm losing it. But I did hear like through the grapevine that he had his like physical done.
Yeah.
And it was the most absurd thing.
He said he's like
ever.
4.5% body fat.
And that he's like 6'4" or some shit. And they put a picture of him next to Biden, and Biden's 6 foot even, and he was like at his height level.
No, I think the NYPD released his like arrest records because he got arrested, and he's like 5'10". I think.
Get the fuck out of here.
They released this thing. It was like 5'10".
Really?
Yeah, and then they were saying LeBron at peak was like 6% body fat.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're 4.5.
I heard they were showing like pictures of like athletes that would actually be that like weight and height, and they show him next to him, and they're like, "You're telling me that's you, bro."
Here's my thing though: if you're willing to like just blatantly lie like that, you can Google this stuff, and you're still like, "Yeah, this guy's my guy." That's insane.
It's very North Korea, right?
Right. Because isn't he saying he hit like a one? Then they said the North Korea
Kim
guy?
Jong-un says that he played golf one time and made 18 hole-in-ones.
18? That's what I'm saying.
18 hole-in-ones.
And his people are like, well, I think they're forced to be like, that's great.
Like,
that sounds about right.
That's right, yeah. And
now Trump is really getting there, bro. Come on, man. Like
the most asinine shit to lie about.
Come on, why would you even lie about that?
like from I heard somebody say that like the rationale that they're making is because Obama's 6'3", and they're like, he doesn't want to be shorter than Obama, so he just lies about his height.
He's the tallest president of all time.
Yeah,
who's the tallest president? Juju, give us some quick facts.
Oh, for real? Who? What?
I'm gonna say like Thomas Jefferson.
I heard
like
Abe
that.
Lincoln was tall as shit.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Abe was
I think
tall,
Abe was tall.
bro.
I think he had a genetic issue. It's gonna probably be Abe or some random.
I heard he was ugly as shit.
Abraham Lincoln hits it at 6'4".
6'4". That's
Called it.
crazy.
He was apparently somebody back in they called him Two-Faced back when he was president.
Wow.
And I don't know why, but like they
He
just
was
called
on
him
the penny.
Two-Faced. And he was like, "Do you think if I had a second face, I'd be wearing this one?" And I was like, "Objectively, that's a good one."
He was pretty.
That was a good one. That was.
He was pretty ugly, but I think he's like, if he was alive today, ladies would find him attractive. Like he'd be that kind of ugly.
Unconventional.
Yeah. Conventional.
Like
he'd be like the guy from Shameless. What's his name? Philip on that show. He's on The Bear now.
Oh yeah,
Women just
he's like
he's
Jack
so hot
now, bro.
But I'm like, dude, that man
he looks like a mouse.
He looks like Steve Buscemi's nephew. Like,
Yeah. He's like Jack now, though.
I heard, yeah.
But
what's his name, Juju? He's got a weird name.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I know like there is like a shift on what's attractive or not. But I don't know, it's not really me. Like what's the dude from Dune, bro?
What?
The dude from Dune?
Timothy Chalamet?
That's a good looking dude.
Yeah, I think he's pretty conventional. He looks a lot like the chick from Stranger Things, right? Is it just me?
11. Oh, I can see
not
that.
11. The sister.
Isn't her name Nancy or something?
Nancy, yeah. I feel like they could be siblings.
I could see it.
Nancy Gallagher.
I think Timothy Chalamet good.
Yeah,
and then like his because I think
it's a lady. I'm talking about the lady, the sister. All right, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think objectively he's like a good 8, 9, but then his personality just puts him over.
Oh, he's hilarious. I've seen him in
like
all
a
the
chill
interviews,
dude, bro. Yeah.
Anything I've seen him in, he's just like such a good time, so cool. People were shitting on him about his was it an Oscar or a Golden Globe or something? He was saying
Oh
that he
yeah,
wants
because
to be
he
the best.
wants to be one of the best.
And I'm just like, fuck it, dude, go for it. You're like one of the few millennials that might. Oh, he's not even millennial. I think he's a Gen Z.
Is he?
But it's nice to like care. That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck it, you know.
Well, the thing is, the reason people were giving him shit is because they were saying he sounded like really like cocky or like full of himself. It's like, but he's not. If anything, he's being self-deprecated because he's saying like, I want to be at this level.
Right.
I'm not. He even said like, I don't think I am.
Right.
It's
but
just
I'm trying hard.
Fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, because he spent like years, like 5 or 6 years trying to get this
Mm-hmm.
to look and sound like Bob Dylan. Which
And like, it's insane to me to hear somebody say like, look, I want to be one of the best out there.
Yeah.
And for you to be like, oh, fuck that guy. Like, what do you mean? He's passionate about what he does.
So you just don't like the Pokemon theme song. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, bro. Like,
come on, bro. I don't.
Ash would be so disappointed.
He just wants to be the very best.
Like no one ever was.
No one ever was.
Damn, you know who else is extremely handsome, in my opinion? Harry Styles. As a straight man, I would risk it all for Harry Styles.
Oh my!
So you can play that again.
Oh
play it back.
My! No, don't do it, Julius. Damn it! That's dope. I don't know. I never thought about it. I don't even know what it looks like. I just know he has curly hair, right?
Yeah, he's a good looking man. And then like,
look up
imagine him serenading you, bro.
Oh man!
Tell me, as a handsome individual.
He looks like a. Yeah. He's got the jawline.
I'm gonna need more passion out of you, bro. I need firm agreement.
What the fuck is that?
That was not Harry Styles.
That was Styles Harry. Yeah. That's
Good
crazy,
looking
man. That's dope. I mean, yeah, dude. I think there's some pretty interesting looking fellas.
Okay. If you had to say an attractive man, who would you pick?
Who would be my?
Who would you risk it all for?
Obama.
I mean, objectively, Obama in the tan suit, bro. Obama in the tan suit.
Man.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. Who's a very attractive person? Nothing comes to mind.
Clooney's a good
Damn,
looking man.
that's like my mom's answer, dude.
I mean, still,
Come
Silver
on,
Fox, bro.
Yeah.
Do you not think about this like ever?
Not really.
I think about this at least 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Like, who would I risk it all for?
Right. You're asking Addie for your hall pass, but like on both sides.
Yeah.
Just to double your chances.
Yeah.
Like men and women hall pass.
Right, I'll take what I can get. Man. It's 100% of the shots you don't shoot.
Damn. I can't think of anything.
That's nuts, bro.
I'm going blank. Show me like top 20 celebrities.
Sexiest man alive for the past 10 years.
Oh, it's gotta be John Oliver.
John Oliver?
He was on there.
Was he?
No, I think he was a shoo-in for it. I think he thought it was hilarious. Yeah.
John Oliver looks like I think he was cast perfectly in The Lion King.
Yeah, I was about to say he does. He looks. Put some glasses on that. Fucking
on that bird. Yeah,
that bird, and it's John Krasinski, man, Paul Rudd, man, The Rock.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan,
dude.
No, that is a fine individual, sir.
Idris Elba, that's a handsome dude.
Idris Elba is
young Johnny Depp. That's he's kind of Timothée Chalamet style. Damn, they only got old people on this fucking on this 60s man alive. I guess there aren't any young and sexy people. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon is not. He does not belong on there, bro. That's nuts. You know who else? Pedro Pascal, bro.
Really?
Are you questioning me?
I mean, I think he's cool.
Every woman that watches this,
I think
Pedro Pascal, 1 to 10 in the comments.
I think in Game of Thrones, right? As that dude, he was
even in Last of Us, he's just on
the Last of Us, they made him look way older.
That is a handsome man.
He does have some strong features,
bro.
I think he does have like the handsome Theo.
Handsome Theo.
Yeah, like that handsome Theo look. I can't think of anybody, dude.
You're crazy, bro.
No, he's Chilean.
Yeah, he's Chilean. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was Chilean. I knew he was some form of Hispanic. I know he was Chilean.
I can't. I don't think I've watched the movies like that, dude. To give you like this person. I can't.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Wow to me.
I'm sorry. Give me a list. Can you give me like?
No, it's too late. We're moving on.
Oh, yeah. We guess we just speak.
Yeah.
What about ladies?
I don't look at women in that way.
Oh God.
I don't object. I don't objectify women.
Julius, who's your hot pass? Oh hell. He's like, I love my wife.
In all seriousness,
I have a hope.
yeah. In all seriousness, Rihanna, Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. I can respect that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Adi knows it too. She was like, I would try to beat you too.
Yeah.
I was like, fair.
Right.
You'd probably win out. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, Rihanna and Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, are you gonna throw yours, or you don't think about that either?
I don't think about women that way. Dude.
Oh my god, bro. This guy.
I really think I think Ana de Armas is beautiful.
Okay, yeah.
I think she's really pretty.
I can see that.
I don't know if that'd be my hot pass. I just feel like I think of a beautiful actress. I think she comes to mind.
Yeah. What is she? Is she like Cuban or something?
Yeah.
Cuban.
Which, I mean, knocks her down a little bit, but
who's got against Islanders, bro? Come on, man.
Nah, I'm just playing. I think she's Cuban. I think she learned English as she was acting, right? Like she didn't know how to speak English.
That's nuts.
I think in what movie? I think she was in War Dogs. What was that movie where they were selling weapons?
Yeah.
Stupid ass. Jonah Hill. And somebody else was in it. And I think she didn't know English very well. She was just kind of like coaching English.
War Dogs.
Yeah, War Dogs. Ana de Armas. Who do you like, Juju? Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah.
Who's Sydney Sweeney again?
Come on, man. Who's Sydney Sweeney? Come on.
The name, I need to see the face, bro.
She's a chick from Euphoria.
Oh, I never seen Euphoria, see?
Yeah, I never watched it either. I'd go over our friend's house and they'd be watching the hell out of it.
She the one from? Nah, she's not from 50 Shades, is she?
No, that's
I don't think so.
Is she in it?
I don't know.
That's Dakota
Fanning?
No, that's the little girl. Well, she's a woman now.
She's a woman now, bro.
Dakota, the Nepo baby. What the fuck is her name?
Damn.
I don't think so.
What's her name?
In 50 Shades? Right there.
She speaks Spanish.
Second picture.
Dakota Johnson?
Dakota Johnson. Yeah. I don't like her.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't think she's that. I think anything she's been in has been kind of rough.
Oh, really?
I'd be honest.
I don't think I've ever seen her in
I think she's in Madam Web. And apparently that's horrible.
I've heard that's horrible. I haven't seen it.
And she's
Did you see it?
Horrible.
I did not.
Nobody here's seen it.
I've heard.
Are we just sexist? Nobody here has seen the only superhero movie.
That's not true. Wonder Woman had a female lead.
That's right.
Sir, I seen Miss Marvel.
Okay,
Miss
there you
Marvel,
go.
yeah.
Brie Larson. Right?
Brie Larson, yeah.
Which in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which I want to add Scott Pilgrim to my list of best movies of all time. I love that movie so damn much.
I've heard it's really good. I've never
I
seen it.
introduced him to the movie.
He did introduce me to
you
it. Yeah. He gave me an old sticky CD, and I was like, he's like, play this.
Sir, it was on a sticky
When nobody's
PSP.
watching. Yeah.
When no one is watching? What cut of the movie was this?
The triangle was stuck on the PSP.
Jesus.
Yeah. He gave me that and Zombieland, right?
There was a few things.
Yeah,
I don't remember. But both of those movies stuck with him for a
Yeah, I
while.
love Scott Pilgrim versus the World, dude. It's just so fun.
Is it because
man.
it was a good movie or because you love Juju that much?
No, Juju
A
actually.
little bit of both.
He's kind of balancing it out for me because
It brings it down.
I was
a
like,
few
I
pegs.
want to love this, but he recommended it, and it's gonna make him look good.
I can't let him
I
know
can't
that
let
I
him
liked
know
it.
that I like his likes. Yeah. So no, I think it's just a fun movie. It's obviously incredibly difficult to market, right? Because it's so random. It's very like gamers coded. It's for comic books, for pop culture. There was so many famous people in the movie. Yeah, Chris Evans. He played.
I heard Chris Evans.
Yeah, the
one
old
of the
Superman.
ex-boyfriends, right?
Superman Returns. That guy. I forgot his name. He played the Superman. You have what's her name, dude, from Parks and Recs? She played April. What's her real name?
Oh, that's the one that's always like mad.
Yeah.
I don't know her name.
I don't remember her name.
Aubrey Plaza?
Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, thank you. People say that Adi acts like her, or like people say Adi reminds her of her. Yeah,
She's Aubrey Plaza coded.
Yeah, so I'm like, so am I?
Are you Chris Pratt? You know
Chris
what?
Pratt? And we know how I feel about Chris Pratt. So
you're
I take
Chris
that as an
Pratt from the
insult.
South. I mean, you're Chris Pratt from the North. He might be from the North. I don't know where he's from.
I don't know. The way he acts is probably from the South, bro. Come on.
It's hilarious.
I do.
The show is fun. I think you really won't like it. A lot of people were commenting on the TikTok. So I made a few TikToks, and one of them was, you should skip season 1. And everyone was like, yeah, dude, totally skip season 1. I love this show. Parks and Rec is hilarious. And they just all agree with me. So
I don't like Chris Pratt. I don't know. Something about I don't trust the man.
You know what it is? You just love him so much. You're just afraid.
I don't think
of
that's
your
it.
real feeling.
Because like I can love like an actor and like something, or like even find a person to try and not be afraid of that.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro. Like I don't trust the man. I'm telling you. He looks like he says the N-word in private. I don't like him.
I mean,
see, you're not denying it. You can see it, right? Visualize it in your head. You can see it.
I mean, he's just a good Southern boy, bro. I don't know.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna be like an ongoing thing. You just hating on Chris Pratt. We're gonna have Anna Faris on here, her ex-husband. I mean, wife. He's like,
she's gonna spill all the tea, bro.
All my friends hate. All my dogs hate Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So Scott Pilgrim, I want to add to the list. I love that movie. Another 2 movies I want to add. What's your favorite? Mafia? Do you like mafia movies?
I haven't like Godfather type vibes.
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't really seen any, bro.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Go ahead.
Like the pigeons.
That's where they're from, I guess.
Yeah, like they're like
right.
Yeah, trying to.
No, they're imitating the Godfather.
They're good feathers.
The good feathers. Yeah. From Animaniacs. Yeah. Goodfellas, top notch. I love it. Mark Scorsese. I mean, he's just an amazing director. I'm a big fan of his stuff. Even though it does get kind of like, I don't know. It's like he keeps making the same movie. Kinda, I guess that's any director if you think about it. You know what I mean? Like they have their own style. How many times is Quentin Tarantino gonna make a movie?
How many times is Shyamalan gonna have some random ass twist at the end?
Yeah, except for I don't want to ruin it, but there's that one movie that came out recently that doesn't have a twist.
Which movie?
The twist that there is no twist, which was actually really good. I really liked it.
That Shyamalan made?
Yeah.
What's the last movie Shyamalan made, bro?
He made that movie for. God damn it!
He don't even know, bro.
He's about a father taking his daughter to a show, and there's like shit going on in the show. Trap. The movie's ass.
I have never.
I didn't like it. My whole family was like, "Oh my God, who would have seen this coming?" And I was like, "This movie's trash, dude. It should have been trash, not trash." I didn't like it at all. And then he's in it. His daughter's in it. It's just because he has a whole production team with his family, and it just seemed very like. It's just so silly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they were trying too hard to make it seem like this guy was some kind of genius. I don't know. But before that, what's the other movie came out with?
Movie being spoiled.
I really like that. Isn't that one?
Oh,
it's really good. So I don't know if the premise. I don't know if it ruins anything, but
spoiler warning, probably.
I don't think there's any spoil. I'm not gonna try to spoil it.
I mean, you kind of already did. You said the twist is there's no twist.
Spoiler warning. Well, now Christian's not gonna watch it because I told us.
I mean, I don't really care about spoilers too much.
It's really good. It's not really a spoiler. No, it does kind of ruin the movie.
Yeah, because you're expecting something and it doesn't happen.
Well, it's because you don't know what's going on the whole time. There's some butt ass crazy people, and you don't know what the truth is.
See, that's why you should watch Severance. I feel like it has the same type of.
I just ruin it. I don't think you're gonna watch it.
Jesus Christ! Were you just gonna ruin it for everybody?
Yeah, but
no, I'll cut it out.
All right, fair enough. Go ahead.
Well, Christian's cutting it out because I'm gonna leave this here. All right, never mind. This is just things are happening. You don't know what's real. It's such an interesting story. It's really cool. It's really fucked up, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a nice okay, M Night, we doing something, my boy.
Something different. So would you put that on in your top movies? Because I think this whole conversation started with you saying what you want to add on to your top.
The best. And Tropic Thunder. It's gotta be my favorite funny movie.
Tropic Thunder is a crazy pick.
I love Tropic Thunder. I think it's just so goddamn funny. Like, I know it's problematic.
It is very problematic.
Whoa.
I think it was a sign of the times because it was like the early 2000s being like, like edgy was kind of the cool thing to do. I don't know if it will do well like today.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part people give it a pass. They're just like, it's a
I think he
movie.
did it so well, and I think the rumor is that Ben Stiller got like signed off by the
NAACP.
Yeah. So they approved the script supposedly.
Because it wasn't like he was doing like blackface. It was like a commentary on like the fact that they never give roles to like minorities.
They would rather hire a random Australian guy to play a black guy. He's a dude playing a dude that's playing another dude.
Yeah. It's like I don't break character till I do the DVD commentary.
And it's true. You watch the DVD commentary, still character. It's funny. The movie is just hilarious. I don't think I've seen another comedy with just like that many laughs for me, I guess.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like back-to-back laughs. And I just enjoy it. It's one of my favorite movies. I try not to watch it because I don't want to like wash down the experience.
Oh, like
you know
water
what I
it
mean?
down?
When you watch something too much or hear it too many times, it ruins it. You know, it's one of the things you want to cherish.
I think
it's funny.
If we're adding movies on, two that I do want to add. I don't know if I said this one, but it is my favorite comedy is Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is hilarious.
I love Step Brothers.
Yeah,
it's
really
like one
funny.
of the movies where I can
just
just
touching my drum set.
Yeah, he just puts his balls.
He puts his balls on.
Or like when he's like burying him, he's like, "What are you doing? I thought you were dead."
Yeah.
I slowed down my heart with ninja concentration. Like what, bro?
It's so boats and hoes.
Yeah, like why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops.
And the motherfucking what is it?
Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah.
It's just it's such a
funny.
dumb movie.
I love that
like
movie,
it's so funny, man.
Yeah, any like Will Ferrell, like Step Brothers, the other guys, Aim for the Bushes. You know, you've never done a desk pop. The fucking gay orgy in his Prius.
Yeah,
like, it's just
it's such a wild movie.
Those are pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I heard it when Sherlock didn't do well, and then after that, he's been kind of like on and off. Yeah, Will Ferrell had that movie. He made a Sherlock Holmes movie.
I remember that.
That's how bad it did.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the one he did with Kevin Hart was pretty ass.
The one where he's in jail.
Yeah, where he's supposed to be going to jail. I was like, this.
He's teaching people how to like.
Yeah, get hard. That's what it's called.
Yeah. How to get like IROS and shit, like gang members, and I don't know. It was kind of silly.
Another movie that I would like to add that isn't a comedy movie, but like I've recently saw, like just recently, is Interstellar.
Oh man,
such a good
so I didn't
movie.
think I was gonna like Interstellar. I was like, it's a 3-hour movie. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
an Oscar grab movie, whatever. Yep. Oh my god, that shit. Especially as a parent.
Yeah,
as a parent, Interstellar really fucked me up.
Yep. And I have a little girl, and like him leaving, I was like, I don't know what I would do, because it's like he's going to save. Spoiler alert: he's going to save the world, but at the same time, it's like you're abandoning your.
It's
kid,
like
bro.
Did he know that he wasn't coming back?
No, they told him he was, and they told him. I
mean, they didn't lie to him.
How long?
Guess.
Yeah, they were like, you're gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah,
but
I think
like,
they weren't sure on the math of how long.
How long?
I mean, they knew that gravity would slow down the trip. Right, like it would take him years to get where he's going.
Like they thought it was.
He didn't know.
No, well, they knew that it was gonna be like extended period of time. They just weren't. They were. The math was wrong.
Yeah,
and like I think it was supposed to be like a couple months, but it ended up being like years.
Years, yeah. He was like 40 years, 50 years.
It's not. I don't think it's gravity. I don't know. Maybe gravity has a thing. I really like astrophysics. I have like Neil deGrasse Tyson book like here, and so like I've really into it, like weirdly. There's just no money in it, so I'd never do it. But it's the distance they were traveling at, the speed that they're traveling at, because you know time is relative. So to them, time was passing by, like to people back home, time was passing by, but to them it was slowing down.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. So to them, they stayed like the same age, but everybody back home was like growing older.
Did they go the speed of light or something?
They would have to in order to travel that far. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, which is actually a very real thing. The closer you are to like a center of mass, the more mass you are, the slower time is around you.
Yeah.
And that's why like on the space stations they have to keep resetting the clocks.
Yeah.
Because they're further away from Earth, and then around Earth, around black holes and stuff, time just almost stops. Like
rips it apart.
If you were to get spaghettified into a black hole, like someone looking at you you would just be stuck forever. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that. There's a lot of like, it does play in how fast you go, right? Once you get closer and closer to the speed of light, things just stop moving, right? It's such a weird
because it bends time space, right?
Yeah, it just gets so.
The movie was so good. First of all, it was very, very like realistic. Like if all those things were to play out, like how time would behave and all that. But also, it's kind of nuts. You remember when they land again? Spoiler alert! When they land on the water planet,
that was crazy.
Crazy.
That was insane.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
But if you listen to, because they say like every like second here is like however many months back home. If you listen to the soundtrack, there's like a metronome in the background.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah,
and that's like a day. And I'm like, yo, that is
the music, the score. Hans Zimmerman, I think he composed it.
Hans Zimmerman's
he's a beast. Yeah,
he did the original Modern Warfare 2 soundtrack.
Did he?
Yeah, that was Hans Zimmer.
Say less. Fuck. What's his name? John. Oh God, what the fuck is his name?
Another composer.
Yeah, the guy from Jaws, the guy from Star Wars, the guy from Harry Potter, John Williams.
My guy.
Fuck John Williams. Well, hold on, let's redo
Hans
that.
Zimmer.
Fuck John Williams.
It's all about that.
It's all about the Hans, bro.
The Hans, bro.
And I think they did like a song with Radiohead, so that's even better.
Really?
Hans,
that's funny.
They did something. I don't know, a concert with him. But yeah, it was insane, man. It's
such a good movie.
Such a good movie. I think the only thing that was weird for me was like when he went in the black hole.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is weird. Like, I don't know. Obviously, who would know?
Yeah, who would know what's in a black hole?
But I don't think it's an actual place. I don't know. Nobody knows.
What do you think will happen?
I just think it's just a ball of shit, a ball of heavy shit.
I mean,
like,
the gravity would literally rip you apart.
You would just stop existing. I don't know.
Yeah, you get spaghetti fries.
You just get nothing. Yeah, you would.
I mean,
I don't know if you'd feel it. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know how they say the human brain is the universe experiencing itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I've never heard that, but that's
yeah, because we're made of stardust and
yeah.
Essentially, we all come from everything.
Yeah, we could trace our every like atom in our body to like Big Bang.
To the Big Bang. Yeah. The water you're drinking probably came out of a dinosaur's asshole at some point.
Ooh, that's a crisp ass asshole, bro.
At some point. At some point,
yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I love Interstellar. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much, especially because it's so fucking long.
Yeah, it's a long
struggle
movie.
to watch long ass movies, but
I was locked in.
But damn, it was good, dude. It had
then
me.
At the very end, when he sees his daughter,
bro. I was like, no. And then he went back to like at least say goodbye to his daughter.
Yeah,
which was dope. That was awesome. Yeah,
that's a good movie.
And then he ended up with Anne Hathaway, which I'm gotta be honest, another baddie for me, dude. That was dope.
Anne Hathaway, really?
Yeah, I liked her a lot. I mean, I still find her attractive, but
I don't know. There's certain like people where I'm not attracted to them like necessarily physically, but like just how like their demeanor, their personality. Like I'm very, and I can see Anne Hathaway.
Yeah. I like her. Yeah, I liked her in Batman. I liked her in. Yeah, she just. Pretty good.
Got him with the Robert De Niro though.
The Robert De Niro, nah. What else?
Speaking of like movies and like nerd culture and stuff, so I went to the Renaissance Festival last weekend.
Yeah. Oh God.
When I felt so validated.
Why?
So when we went, there was a like a little shop thing where they were selling like replica swords and stuff. And we go in, and first of all, like Thee wants a sword because she was dressed up as a pirate. She dressed up, which was really cute. We didn't tell her to. She just did it herself. So she dressed up as a pirate, and she wanted a sword. So we're like looking at all the swords and stuff, and she picks out one, and I think it just says Sting on it, right? And I'm just like, oh, that's the sword from The Hobbit. And the worker is just like, how'd you know that?
What do you know about The Hobbit?
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. That's Bilbo's sword.
Yeah.
And she was like, I like that you said Bilbo and not Frodo, because Frodo ends up with the sword later on. But she's like, and she was like,
you know what? She can have it. Give it to her.
She gave me a gold star.
Oh,
like she pulls out a little box. She pulls out a little box, and she's like, "You're the first person to know, like here," and like gives me a gold star, and I'm like, "Yeah, like
thanks,
like thanks." So, but yeah, and then
did you wear the gold star?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
As an adult, I didn't know that it would feel so good to get
to
that validation, right? But then It's like looking at it. Shit. My daughter looking at another sword. Yeah.
We've said this multiple times. I think at this point.
I have. I've been fucking up this episode, but so my daughter's looking at the sword. She looks at another one, and this one just says like Persia or something. And I'm just like, oh, is that like from the Prince of Persia? And she's like, how do you know that?
Like,
and
there's no way, dude.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just that good, bro. She gives me 2 gold stars. And then looks at Adi and is like, that's a keeper right there. I'm like, yo, I've been trying to tell her,
I just gotta fight this person, dude.
No. But it was just like I'm paying off. I got 2 gold stars a day.
I told you I was cool.
Yeah, I told you I was cool. See, like people recognize
I hated
it,
the Renaissance. We went
really?
last time.
Why?
I didn't enjoy it.
Why?
Everything was so expensive.
It is
dude.
expensive as shit. I'm not.
I couldn't afford anything, not even beer, dude. I was like, oh man, this is what we're supposed to be doing, drinking hella beer, right?
And you got to pay for everything.
Everything.
Like you pay to get
parking,
in.
You park in the fucking mud.
Yeah,
which is ass.
You know that's where they filmed Black Panther.
What?
Where the Renaissance Festival here in Georgia is. That's where they filmed Black Panther.
Like the final fight.
Yeah. Also parts of Endgame where they do the final fight.
Really?
Not Endgame. Infinity War.
The
one right before it. Yeah, that's where they filmed it. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, it's just dirt.
It's super
expensive. Just like mud. And it's expensive as shit. It's expensive to get in.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to do besides walk around, buy shit.
You
know what I mean? Like, there's not a whole lot of shows. I think there's a couple. I was just like, it's cool for the aesthetic, I guess. But I was just like, I don't know if I'm coming back again for a while. When Emiliano gets older, he wants to do it, I'll do it. And I don't know. You know what we did do? We ended up, I don't know if we talked about this. I went to go do the I didn't talk about it. We did the what the fuck is the name of that place?
Oh, Medieval Times.
Medieval Times.
Yeah, you told me about it. How'd you like it, yo?
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
It's dope, isn't it?
It's pretty fucking balling, bro. It's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be ass.
Do they still make you with your hands?
Yeah, they do. They do have like utensils for kids, but they were like. So I saw the menu. I'm like, oh my god, why are we
whole chicken doing
this? Sucks. I'm gonna be hungry because it's like the menu is just like tomato soup, chicken.
Yeah, but it's a whole chicken.
But then,
bro.
like, when you get it, it is like half a chicken. It's an entire half chicken. And, like, Emiliano got a whole half chicken. And, like, it was dope as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the drinks, I bought a beer. I didn't know, like, whatever you bought, you could keep that glass or whatever.
I didn't know.
So I was like, damn, I would have got something cooler. But I did get, like, a big ass thing.
Like a Stein.
And the show was dope as shit. I mean, it was just fun. It was just a good experience. I didn't expect them to actually be out there fighting shit, but they... I thought it was just like horse tricks. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but okay.
Oh my god.
And just in case the audience didn't know what a horse was.
Didn't know what a horse sound meant.
Yeah. And it was dope as shit. They give you half a chicken. Yeah, it was like that. It sounded just like that. It was loud as fuck. Halfway through, the fire alarm got tripped, and they just kept going. And they were just like, we'll be all right. Yeah. And
I went to it as a kid, and I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
So I was curious to see if, like, as an adult,
no, it was cool. There's this whole plot, this theme. They actually joust.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is like a bamboo fucking joust stick sword thing. I don't know. Because it does like.
Did it shatter?
It shatters. Oh. They put like this giant net over their stadium. And then, because they don't want, I guess, people to get, And then once they're done jousting, they get off the horse and start fucking doing
sword fighting.
Yeah.
I saw a commercial for it recently where they said they were putting, like, I don't know what it is, but they put stuff on the, like, swords.
Yeah, so
they
it sparks. Yeah,
that's cool.
It's loud as shit. Like, they do it.
Dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I saw that and I was like, what the is it really that loud? Like, no, it's just sparks, but still, it's dope as shit.
That is fire.
And they were just going at it, man. It was doing. And then when you walk in, they pick a house for you. So
you get into it.
Yeah.
You're like, I want my god.
You want your guy to win. Yeah. So it was awesome. It was actually really cool.
That's
Emiliano had the time of his life, dude. He was just like, yo, oh my God, look. And he ate the whole half chicken because he was just so into what was going on. He didn't even realize. I'm like, dude, your stomach's gonna hurt because he
throws
literally
his juice on the floor. Another.
Yeah, for real, dude. I'm a fan of the little bowl of soup with the handle, and I was like, why do we need spoons? Just make one giant spoon and put the soup in the spoon. That's essentially what that is.
Oh
dude.
my god,
it was awesome. It was really cool.
That's
it was
dope.
definitely it's definitely worth the money because I was expecting, and they got that shit figured out, bro. Because it's an assembly line of a restaurant, right? Because there's like they don't ask you what you want, they don't ask you what you need. Everybody gets served at the same time,
The same stuff.
same stuff. So people like they probably save so much money not having a menu, having a schedule. People come in, leave plates. Come in, take your plates. Like it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I see what they're doing. The horses are a distraction, right? Like they're just trying to like eat this chicken and go home. Leave us alone. Give us some money. But if once you realize how many people are involved, I can be like, all right, maybe they might be undercharging because damn, dude,
it's a whole production.
It's a whole production. You have like teenagers picking up fucking horse poop and shit. Like it's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy.
And then we get out, and then my mom was like, Emiliano, pick something for you, you know, from the souvenir shop. And I'm thinking he's gonna grab one of the swords. Which sword do you want, Papa?
He gets a battle axe, yo.
No, I want the axe. So he grabs the axe. I'm like, hey, yo, my son is so cool, dude. And then he starts swinging at people. So that was probably not a good idea.
Emiliano looks like a battle axe.
Yeah, he's a battle
axe,
dude, for real. That surprised the shit out of me.
Man's
berserking. Yeah, for real. He said, give me two of them. Give me two. And baby girl got a little tiara. It was nice.
Aww.
It was dope. It was cool.
That's
Had
cool.
a good time. Yeah, man. I recommend it.
I'm
I
glad-
think I'd
I'm
much
glad
rather
you
go
went.
there.
Yeah,
Because
than the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, than the festival. Yeah, it's more of a show, food, and then if you want to buy shit, you can just half the damn restaurant is a souvenir shop. You know.
I agree, and I think I screwed up when I went to Renaissance Festival because we invited our daughter's little friend to come with us, and her parents like offered us money to pay for it, and I'm like, no, don't worry about it, you know, it's fine.
You fucked up.
I didn't know how expensive it was, bro. That shit added up.
Yeah.
Like, and most places only take cash there, so I had to take cash out, and so like you feel it,
right?
You know, when you swipe your credit card, it's kind of like, oh, think about
we'll
that.
deal with it later.
When the cash hits, that hurts.
How much is that?
Yeah, like wait,
I
what?
feel you, dude. We did the same thing. We took Lucia to Fun Spot, and we were like, you know, who cares? And we saw I think we spent like $2 something on just to get in, and drinks and food, and I was like, I shouldn't have bought the passes, like, because you know they have chaperone passes now. If you're not gonna ride anything except for the kids need help.
Oh, okay.
And then Emiliano's so little, he couldn't ride half the shit anyways. Like we were like, we fucked up.
What's the point?
We shouldn't have. Yeah, it was a bad idea. But it was fun. We had a lot of fun. Emiliano didn't give a shit, dude. They had like a kiddie section, which still had like some crazy rides. I have a video of it where he gets in it and they do the drop. And he was like, again, like roller coasters. He didn't give a damn, dude. Let's get in the water. All right, let's go over here. I'm like, dude. And now I got on the stupid Flying Eagle, which is like a basket with a little wing on the front you can control. And they swing you around. And they literally swing you like you're in a solid almost. You get swung. And I was thinking, oh, that looks simple. That looks chill. No problem. No, bro. This thing is like, you feel like you're constantly going down on a roller coaster. That shit, I did not expect it. And I was like, oh, shit making me so nauseous.
Emiliano was chilling, wasn't he?
Just like, yeah. And you could tilt the wing to like lean you and then dip in. And it would, oh my God. I got off, dude. I was like, I'm about to fucking throw up, dude. Like, I feel like crap. I'm getting old for real because I did not have a good time. And Emiliano was just like, again. That was so cool. And this and that. And we did the bumper cars. He got mad because he wanted to drive. And I'm just like, bro, you can't even reach this thing. He had to stand up.
Let that man drive, bro.
So I let him drive. I was doing the pedals, and it was hilarious. And he was just hitting the fuck out of people. It was funny as hell.
Golly.
Yeah, that kid's he's gonna have some fun, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get that under control. ain't no fun in my house.
Nah, he likes to have a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He's gonna be crazy for real.
That one thing that I think he would like. So again, at the Ren Fair, Avi had to leave halfway because earlier that week she threw out her back, so she couldn't walk for a long time. But they added this thing where they give you like, I don't know, they're styrofoam, I don't know, like weapons, and you can fight each other. And I guess the weapons aren't hard, but they look like legit. They look real. They look cool. And I wanted to do it.
Right.
And my daughter and her friend didn't want to do it. And Avi left. So I was just like, damn it, bro. Nobody wants to do this. But
just find a random kid. You there?
Like, yo,
I challenge you.
I was really hoping they would, because I was like, yo, 2v1, let's go.
It's like that scene from Shaolin Fist. What is that movie? No, what is it? Kung Fu Hustle. Where he's like, I'll fight you. And then he gets up and he's like, swole as shit. No, not you. The guy behind you. The little kid. And the little kid comes out swole as shit.
It's like, yo, Emiliano would love that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just give him like combat.
No, yeah, he wanted to, man. We go home now and we got styrofoam because we bought a deep freezer. And he's just like, he starts swinging at me. And I'm like, all right, let's play. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
Damn.
I'm telling you, man.
Kids. Dude, completely random. But there was like a trend that Ali told me about where people were plugging in their like pictures of their pets into ChatGPT and asking it to like, hey, make a human out of my pet, right?
I've seen that trend, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
She showed me the results. The funniest thing. Like, so she did the cat, and then she did Mochi. So I'm gonna show you.
Oh, you actually did them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you guys. So the pictures of that she used first. So there's the picture of the cat,
right?
And just for reference, I call her the cat because she doesn't have a name. She's a cat.
She's a cat.
And then Mochi. You
right? We all know Mochi.
And I'll send these to you if you want to include it. Whatever.
Yeah.
So here's the human cat, right? The human cat, right? Yeah.
I don't know why she gave him the Farquaad haircut.
Okay.
But...
Yeah, I mean, wait.
The cookies and cream.
This is Mochi.
Hey, yo! Oh, she looks like Sadness from Inside Out.
She looks like Danny DeVito. What you mean?
No, that's... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? From...
Yeah.
Oh,
yo, I was dying.
That's you. You did that.
That's Mochi.
You gave her
right
that
there,
look. You stressing her out, bro.
That's just her face, bro. Like, she just constantly looks like that. What you mean?
She could be smiling.
I mean, I wouldn't know it.
Nah, I've seen those. It's pretty funny, man.
They're funny.
They put a picture of a pug and he comes out looking like Julius or something like that. And I'm just like, this is I don't know how I feel about a fucking dog looking like a human being. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Just don't think too much about it, bro.
Oh man, I'm done with pets right now, dude. I'm so burnt out.
I would be done if I could. If someone right now was like, yo, I'll take both of your pets and give them a good loving home, I'd be like, I'll pack them up.
Well, nah, I'm just playing. I have the cats. You know, they're mostly outside now.
Yeah,
but I'm just kind of like, bro, I'm so tired.
It's like having a whole other kid.
Once Bruce passed away mysteriously under unknown circumstances, I was done.
Can you explain the circumstances? Because I would love for that to happen to Mochi.
No. We were sad, especially because of how much I paid for him. But I was very distraught. I'm not doing that again. It was a very sad moment.
Yeah.
No, seriously. And then Emiliano doesn't even remember who he is, dude. I show him a picture of who's this, and he's like,
"Who's that?"
The doggy. I'm like, come on, man. You don't remember Bruce, bro?
Whole Brucey Goosey?
Bruce Goose, yeah. But I wanted the dog, man, but I just can't, dude. I just can't. Unless this podcast takes off, and then we can just stay at home.
I have a dog just for you, bro.
I'll raise a dog. Nah, I'm good, dude.
It's
I'm
too
tired.
much effort,
I'm
too much work. So finishing up today's episode, we're gonna do a quick "Am I the Asshole?" So thank you, Juju. Thank you.
I feel like this episode was very random.
It was.
I feel like it was very like.
Well, I mean, I feel like we segued into things.
No, that's great. I just feel like we ended up. I don't know.
A little all over the place.
Yeah, a little of a lot of more than usual. Maybe. I just want.
I'm watching. I don't even know how the hell we got to best movies of all time.
Monster was very adamant that he
I
had
really wanted
his
to bring
list.
that up. All right.
Yeah.
First of all, Scott Pilgrim came up, and I just had to. Even
I have
though
yet to see it,
you should watch it. I think you'd enjoy it. Chris Pratt's not in it. He got Michael
that's
Cera,
all I need to know.
Michael Cera, Aubrey Plaza.
I know Chris Evans is in it.
Chris
He's one of the
Evans.
ex-boyfriends. That's all I know.
Mary Elizabeth. Mary.
Olsen?
No.
Mary
Mary
Kate.
Elizabeth Winslet. What's her name?
I don't know who you're talking about right now. I don't know the words you were saying to me.
She played Mary
Elizabeth
Winstead. Yeah.
What's that?
She plays Ramona. I'm a big fan of her, dude.
Hey, give me a second. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
She's the main love interest, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do Am I the Asshole really quick. This one is my boyfriend. First of all, I think just by the title, you already have your answer.
Oh, hell.
But just the story. Wow.
All right.
Okay. My boyfriend refuses to buy me female products, pads, and now I'm upset. All right. Facts. I'll make it short and sweet. Me, female, 25, and my boyfriend, 28, have been dating for over 3 years. Yesterday, we had a conversation through text about him going to the supermarket to get pasta because we were having people over and I was going to cook. Mind you, he gets out of work before me and the supermarket is 3 minutes away from home. Everything was fine until I got my period right after I was about to leave my job and go home. So I texted him, please grab some pads for me, and his answer was, I'm not doing that. Then I said, I'm going home. They're on the personal hygiene aisle. I need them. His answer was, so go get them. Bro, this man does not care about his well-being at all.
Yeah.
If I replied to Adi that way, like I wouldn't wake up in the morning.
That's
like
insane, dude.
Yeah. So, and I replied, aren't you going to the store? He said, yeah. So I replied, I'm telling you to please get it for me. And his answer was, I said, I'm not doing that, but you keep asking. I ended the conversation by saying, okay, thanks. Then he said that we shouldn't have people over tonight, which made me more upset. I ended up getting them myself while having pain and a bunch of toilet paper wrapped around my panties to not make a mess. I always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. If he feels uncomfortable, he could have said, I'm sorry, but that makes me uncomfortable, so I won't be able to do so. And, And I could see it from a different perspective. However, he is 28, and I think it's a very immature thing to be embarrassed about. And before you asked, this was my second time asking him. The first time he got it for me, no problem, but we were living at his mom's house, which she used to do everything for him. So at this point, I think she was the one who got it. Please help with any advice. And there are a few like updates, but
that's insane, dude.
Thoughts.
Yeah, it's fucking what? That's really why, dude.
Why? Yeah.
What's gonna happen? You're gonna CVS buy some pads. Look at this pussy. He needs pads. Like, obviously they're not for you.
Go ahead, Juju.
Pick up the goddamn Gundam.
He's gonna knock down, and he knocks down another one mid. Is that why he was like looking over?
Yes.
Like his man's just breaking my Gundams.
Midway and I cut away from the camera.
Keep that in. This man's just breaking my Gundams over here. No, doesn't matter. Stop breaking them.
All right. No, it's because the book was falling off, so I had to fix it. And that's why I put him down, because I kept smacking him in the face. And I was like,
oh, with the gotcha,
with that thing.
Okay.
First of all, insane, dude. Why? What are you so afraid of? What's the guy behind the counter gonna say? Oh, look at this pussy buying fucking pads. Like, what is he?
Like, you're gonna walk up to the counter with the pads and be like, he's gay. Whoa. Like, what do you mean? Like, what?
If anything, that means, you might have, he's got a girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Look at this cool guy.
Look at this guy in a committed, loving
like,
relationship.
He's not afraid to buy pads.
Yeah.
Why would you, dude? That's so insane. I don't know.
I
just feel like I'd be more worried about fucking up and buying the wrong thing.
100%.
I think that's where I would mess up.
Every time Adi sends me to go get pads, I'm like, I need like a picture of the brand, the type.
Send me a barcode.
Yeah. Like, what do you need? Wings? No wings?
5-piece, 10-piece, lemon pepper hot wing. You know what I mean? Whatever. Just let me know what you mean. I seen that joke. Someone sent someone out to buy wings pads with wings, and they bought some pads
and wings. That's funny.
Which is a win-win.
I feel like
he got both.
To mansplain, if I was a woman, I would not be upset.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'd be like, you know what? Thanks.
Thank you. That's marriage material.
That's
right
hilarious, dude.
Juju, have you ever gone to get pads?
All the time.
Right.
Every time I walk into CVS, anything, straight to FaceTime. Which one do you want?
What
I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Julio's pretty machismo, bro. I don't know if he's from Guerrero, so he's probably buying them for himself.
Ja.
Oh, yeah. I would say, like, even when we were dating and like she would ask me to get pads, I'd be more embarrassed going to buy condoms than I would pads. Like,
really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Thinks he's gonna get laid.
I know, right? Like, this guy thinks he's getting lucky.
Think he is? Yeah. These are gonna be in his wallet for the next 18 years. He's like, oh, extra large. Okay, guy. Okay, buddy.
Okay, guy. All right, buddy.
Yeah. That is true, right? I feel like I'd be more embarrassed.
It's more
condoms.
awkward,
Yeah,
you know.
more awkward,
Like if I go to get pads, it's like, yeah, I have a wife, sir.
Yeah.
You know,
This guy's getting laid. But if you buy condoms, you're like, what a loser. He thinks he's gonna get laid.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know there are guys like that, but I think that is a very like immature thing. Like, bro, even
I don't
like
get it.
being grossed out by like periods, like, bro, like grow up.
Maybe you're just old, but I do see that a lot too. Where people are like, "Oh, don't even say." What was it? It was a streamer that said that. I think it was Pokimane. She kept mentioning it, her being on her period and stuff. And then who was with him? Her that kept saying like, "Stop! You gotta stop saying that word. You gotta stop." I don't want to hear that. And I'm just like, I mean, dude, what?
Are you disturbed by biology, bro? Like, come on.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
So there's an edit. Huge thank you to everyone for all the feedback. I would like to add an antidote. 2 years and a half. Wow, she types horrendously. 2 years and a half. He had a horrible accident while skiing. Fractured his. Okay, this is nuts. 2 years. He had a horrible accident while skiing. Fractured his right leg. I don't know if he's saying that he broke his leg. I don't know, but
maybe because you finished the sentence.
I appreciate the energy. Well, also appreciate the energy. Joke's on you, by the way. That's a comma, not a period. So I didn't finish the sentence. Fractured his right leg and dislocated his left shoulder, so he couldn't move at all, or shower, or even pee or poop. Guess who helped them with that?
He couldn't pee or poop.
I guess he couldn't like hold it himself or wipe himself. I would expect him to do the same for me, but being able to do little things honestly might be a deal breaker. Call me dramatic. I don't care.
I mean, yeah, through thick and thin, to be honest, dude. Like, if you can't see yourself helping someone.
See, I have no issues going to get Adi pads. If I ever need to wipe my ass, I'm divorcing her on the spot.
If you ever need her to wipe my ass,
yes. I don't. No person should have all that power.
How are you gonna?
Me, you know?
Oh,
like
it's not even like a marriage thing. It's a power thing.
Well, it's not even a
like,
power.
What?
It's just like I'd be so embarrassed, like to ask somebody to wipe my ass.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
like
that's what nurses do.
I guess.
She's like, stop, nurse. Just let me die. I'm signed the do not resuscitate. If I shit my pants, just unplug me.
Like,
right
bro. I don't know, and maybe I'm in the minority here, but I don't know. I'm just like I
just feel like that's the least of my problems. If I'm on a deathbed, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I guess a deathbed is different, but like if you're like you break your arm and you can no longer wipe yourself.
Oh, come on, you'll find a way. I'll find a way to wipe my ass. Yo, I take a shower 3 times a day.
I'd buy a bidet like the same day. What you mean?
The day
they're like, yo, you need someone to wipe you.
I mean,
it's like we're buying a bidet.
We're buying a bidet. Yeah.
I'm holding it until we install this thing.
Oh,
like,
no.
I am not letting you wipe. Like, no.
I don't. Okay, you're saying like out of just
or like necessity
mildly,
type thing. Like how would you like what do you have to like bend over and like spread cheek in front of your girl for her to wipe you? Like, how does that work?
That'd be insane. I mean, I guess I don't know. Yeah, that's insane. I guess, but I mean, you know, what do you? If I lost both my arms right now, let me knock some wood. I don't want. I want to knock over kind of. If I lost both and I need a sessie to wipe my ass, I would probably not poop for 3 days, right?
Right?
Like it would just, I wouldn't want to, right?
There's something about it. I'm just like, this isn't right.
I know we're gonna have to get there at some point. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a bridge. I'm gonna have, yeah. But I will avoid it as much as possible, right? I'll probably lose 20 pounds before from just not eating anything because I don't want to poop.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And no, Adi loves me so much. I love her. I don't think she'd say no to me, but I would never ask that of her. I don't know. I just be like, no.
I mean, I think in the opposite. I mean, in like, you know, let's say in the opposite situation,
vice versa,
right? Vice versa.
What you're trying to say?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem wiping ass.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even question it. Be like, oh, for real? Do you need me to? Okay,
right,
cool.
Exactly.
Hand me some baby
I guess
they
would feel the same way.
I guess, yeah.
He's like, but the power, the power struggle.
I think power is the wrong word because
right.
I very clearly do not wear the pants in this relationship, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about that I'm just like, I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't be able to sleep at night,
especially with something that's like you've done yourself for so long, right?
Yeah.
That now I don't know.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Would you let Cheetah wipe you?
I
Should
do
you?
it every time.
Have you?
What do you mean? Is that not how
He
you
just
currently live
calls
your
her.
life?
Have you seen this man
I
drunk?
still white.
Have you seen this man drunk? When he gets drunk, bro, it's over, bro. Changes him, puts him in his onesie.
There's a little butt flap.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. They get the plastic sheets for a reason, dude. Taco Bell.
Plastic sheets. You think it's for the baby?
Yeah,
but
you
it's
think
not.
it's for the baby, but
Okay, so edit 2, and this is the last one. We have had conversations last night, very long one, and I said everything I need to say, including reading those texts out loud to him, and he was in any way defensive. He called himself an asshole and recognized that what he did was really effed up. Here is a breakdown of his answers. His vapes and vape ran out, so he did warn me in the morning about nicotine withdrawal. So he was dealing with that all day. For real though, right? Like, what the fuck,
it's
man?
like, baby, you know I haven't had Taco Bell in 2 days. You know how I get if I don't get my Crunch Wrap Supreme.
That is such a wild statement. Our editor chimed in, bro. Not an editor, a producer was just like, the hell, bro?
that fucked him up so.
Yeah. So he was dealing with that all day, and that made him irritated. Second, he said the supermarket he went to was a small Italian supermarket, and they didn't have personal hygiene products. Third, he said his mother never talked to him about this stuff.
He went to an Italian supermarket.
Yeah, it sounds like some bullshit.
No pants, but he got the gabagoo.
He got the gabagoo, bro. Fourth, he said his past relationship. He had a past relationship, but it was a short one, and he said that he never got asked to do this before. He said, "I didn't know it was an emergency. Otherwise, I would have got it for you, no hesitation." He also admitted that it is not that he is embarrassed; he just has social anxiety. Then I explained their self-checkout. He said the last time I asked him to get me pads,
His mom
he was
got it.
Yeah, he was at BJ's, and even though it was his first time, I sent him pictures of what I needed. He felt anxious, but since I said it was an emergency, he got it anyways.
I feel like, look, man, at the very least, have a conversation with your lady. Hey, I really don't like. I keep fidgeting.
yourself,
I will
bro.
always fidget with this.
Stop fidgeting, bro.
I keep at the very least, it's a weird conversation. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. Anxiety doesn't make sense. I understand that. At least talk to your girl. Hey, I don't know. I'm just really nervous about getting it. And work through it, dude. Don't just be like an asshole.
Yeah, and be like, nah,
I'm like, no.
I ain't doing that.
Listen, lady, make me a sandwich. Go get your pads. Pick me some Baja Blast, dude. and get your ass home. You know what I mean? Like
I would have picked up some Code Red just out of anger.
Code Red objectively better. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, don't be an asshole, man. Have a conversation. Why are people? A lot of these, am I the assholes? And like the calls in from these podcasts I watched, they're just like, should I talk to my wife? That's essentially what they come down to. Should I talk to my partner or not? No, fuck that. You leave them. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it always works out.
Even then, man, like I have social anxiety a lot of times, and honestly, going to a cashier is not one of those moments.
I mean,
because it's like we're not talking. We're not like and then 90% of the time there isn't even a cashier. It's self-checkout, bro.
That's true. You could just self-check out.
Nobody cares.
You could self-check out, yeah.
Every time, and what my therapist has been helping me through a lot with social anxiety is like, you got to realize nobody fucking cares.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody cares about what you're doing, what you're buying. Like, everybody's in their own world. Right. So like, bro, you're just getting pets.
I can't afford a therapist, but one thing that has helped is I was watching The Penguin, and he told that kid to like speak up, take up space, be known, and I took that to heart. And he's like, "Fuck it, kid, call him back. Shit him. He fucked up your order. Fix it. Like, take up space, matter." And I was just like, "Thank you, Colin Farrell. I needed that. Was my therapy right there." And I got it for $5.99 a month, HBO Max. But I was like, "Yeah, you're right. What the fuck? I don't know. A lot of it is like." I'm just saying, like, nobody really cares. Everybody's so concerned about their own mind, their own mental. And I feel like a lot of that is like, baby steps. If even him doing that, if he does have anxiety, it would have broken him at least of some of that, you know what I mean, of the anxiety.
And one thing I do want to hone in on is the fact that he's like, if it was an emergency, like I would have done it. It's
What-
like, why has it got to be an emergency?
What
bro?
is she like bleeding out?
Yeah, like
quick!
There's-
My uterus is falling out of my fucking. My endometrium is slipping out. Like
there is no situation where Adi asked me for a favor and I have to know it's an
it
emergency.
has to be an emergency.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, what do you need? You know,
It's like, can you go pick up nothing from school? God damn it! Can you go pick up your kid from school? Is it an
like,
emergency?
is it an emergency though?
Is there a school shooter? Like, what the fuck? Why does it have to be an
Yeah.
emergency?
Like just
He-
be a nice person.
and he said that his past relationship, nobody asked him to do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's gonna be a lot of those times, bro. Nobody's gonna ask you to be a dad, right? Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna want
yeah.
to be a dad eventually, or literally anything, right?
Mhm.
Like, there are gonna be moments in your life you're gonna experience things you've never experienced.
Yeah, there's gonna be a
That's
first time
life,
for literally
right?
everything.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's silly.
it
That seems
like,
like he's either very young or very like still immature. You know what I mean?
did they say the age at the
I
beginning?
don't know if they did.
I feel like they did. He's 28,
Oh,
so that is
hell.
entirely way too old.
I don't know, man.
I was picking up pads at like 17. Like
Yeah.
that's nuts. Like grow up, man.
Like for real, what's the cashier gonna say, dude? What do you need those for? Your butt?
Yeah.
Like what? Why would he care, dude? Why would anybody
They're
care?
pads, not tampons, all right? You can't put those in your butt.
No, I mean, I guess
It's for when you can't wipe yourself. You need
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
pads
You
to
need
hold it
the
all.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
baby
Yeah.
continence.
But yeah, I think it's safe to say she's not the asshole.
Yeah, yeah,
Her man is a ginormous asshole
yeah.
who cannot wipe
or
his
just
asshole.
a man, baby, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
dude. You got it, man. I believe in you. You can get.
Yeah.
You can get them pads.
You get it done. You get it done.
If you can beat Elden Ring's final boss,
I'm saying.
you
And
can
if
get
you-
these
if-
fucking pads, dude.
If you're that cranky, maybe just get your vape while you're there. And get the pads, you know?
You're already there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But okay, I think we call it there.
Let's call it, man.
You want to do outro time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We had a lot of fun rambling about random stuff this time. But you know what? We did it together.
Yeah, we did it together.
I got my boy Christian here. I got my boy Julius. We had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Follow us on the socials. Podcasts, Apple
Like, comment,
Podcasts.
subscribe.
Keep the music alive.
Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok. Not on Facebook. I don't think I'll ever make a Facebook, to be honest.
I don't know.
I don't want.
Who's on there anymore?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Fuck.
I don't know.
And
If you
like
don't have the time, just have it playing in the background. You know, it's cool. Whatever.
you guys, any little interaction helps.
Yep.
Watch time helps a lot. So
Does.
if you enjoy it, watch it.
Yeah.
If you don't, have it in the background.
Yeah. If you don't, just mute it, but keep it playing.
right,
Keep it
right,
playing.
right.
Yeah.
Any suggestion, you guys? I hope you guys like the studio. We're trying out
Mhm.
something new. This is kind of weird. You can see my legs, but I should have wore pants. But
No,
if not,
I think that's what keeps people coming.
The legs are gonna keep them coming. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I agree. I
They
think
are very hairless, which is wild.
I
to me,
don't
bro.
shave. I just don't grow hair, bro.
That is so crazy.
Also, I'm wearing the lightnings. Right, thunders. These are the Thunder Force. Yeah,
Reverse.
Juju is ready to correct.
reverse thunders.
That's why I'm leaning into the mic like this idiot.
I thought these were the Thunder Force. The lightnings are the white and the yellow
Yeah,
and
oh,
black.
yeah, the thunder. Yeah.
God, he's supposed to be the
It's been a while.
figurehead, dude.
Come on. I'm staying out of it, bro. I'm staying out of it.
Anyways,
I don't intervene in lovers' quarrels.
thank you. If if you guys like the couches, dude, let us know. We want to go back to the table. It's not happening.
I'm
that
so
table
sorry. That
is
table-
in pieces
That,
over
that
there.
thing is that thing is cooked.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
That thing is. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You could probably
I'm sorry.
draw some pizzas on them and hang them on the wall.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go. I don't
But
know.
yeah, thank you guys. And make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and share and comment and
Give us suggestions.
tell me how great my eyebrows are today.